at the surface or easily put, I am a lot of different things. I am Howard educated. I am Haitian blood. I am a kingdom citizen. I am strong and able-bodied. I am a dancer. I am an artist. I am a sister and a daughter. But when it comes down to, I guess, not only who I am, but why I am exactly what God called me to be. If I were to, I guess now, if I could put it really easily or bring it all into one phrase, wow, it's crazy to even say it, what's in my head, but I am God's love in the flesh. I recognize now that all of my gifts and my artistry are just tools in order for me to solve problems, in order for me to love on people, and to be love, I guess, is the best way to put it. I think that all of us have the same ultimate goal or mission. We're all put here to manage the earth. We all have a different purpose, but when it comes down to it, the intention behind everything, I think, is love. And so how is it that I'm supposed to do that? Through dance, through the arts, through motivation, through prayer. But the intention, the goal, the why is love. I am love. I am what God called me to be. What is just for me? It's funny to say because God is shared, but God is just for me. There is no one or no thing that knows me better. And so there's always that time where I try to do it on my own. There's always, and I always come back to it and thank God that, there's no such thing as grace. But I always try to do it on my own. Then there's always that moment of time where I try to do leaning on people and relying on people to be more than they can be at any given moment. And then it always goes back to God. It always goes back to that intimate conversation, that intimate relationship of being like, okay, this is probably where I should have been this entire time. So I think what's for me specifically is God. And that branches out into a lot of other things because God is a provider. And so it is, the right people who support me. It is the right spaces for me to be in. It is the right activities or the right outlets at any given moment, because when I'm in need, when I go back to God and when it is just myself and God, my needs are met again and I'm provided for again. And so relationships are now restored again and everything else kind of sets itself back in order. And so I pour out often, but God pours back in. And in so many ways. So I think, as weird it is even for me to say so, I think God is just for me. That is the part that I don't necessarily have to share with other people, and everybody else kind of gets to have their own relationship in that way with God too. And so it's not in a selfish way like, ooh, you can't have God, but God meets my needs in a very intimate and personal way. And because of that, everything else can be shared, and that's okay. God is love, period. God is, period. We are God in the earth simply means that we are meant to function as our Creator functions, period.
K for creative is a force to be reckoned with. So you need to buckle up because it's happening. She's touching lives, y'all.
Katya is truth, she's laughter, she's commitment, she's a force to be reckoned with. And her communication skills are going to put her in touch with a larger audience. So I can't wait to see what she does in her life.
I'm very proud of her. I feel like I've seen it from the beginning. The thought process, the trying to figure out exactly what, where, how to help. Because I think ultimately this is what she loves, to help people, to give out the helping hand.